Welcome to the DealNews Seller's Guide. Today we'll look at 5 more items that are worth listing in June 2021. What products resonated with DealNews readers last June, and what items are better to sell later in the year. We went over 6 of the best items to sell in June during a previous edition of the DealNews Seller's Guide, and now we'll round out our list. Let's go over 5 additional products that were popular with DealNews readers last June. We'll also talk about 3 items that might be better sellers later in 2021, in case you want to hold off on listing them for now. Let's kick things off with USB products. Smartphones are basically a permanent appendage these days, so it makes sense that people are drawn to items for charging them, as well as products that transfer files between phones and other devices. Among the trending products last June were 5 packs of iPhone charging cables, 128GB flash drives with USB-C and traditional USB connectors, 128GB USB 3.0 flash drives, and 3 packs of USB-C cables. We'll move on now to the next thing we recommend selling in June, which is sports and fitness items. Anyone who's seen Saturday Night Live sketches like Peloton and Mirror Workout can attest to the recent home fitness trend. And the Washington Post reported in January that health and fitness equipment revenue more than doubled to $2.3 billion from March to October, according to NPD retail data. The Post added that the trend has stretched through seasonal changes. The surge in bicycle and kayak purchases recorded in spring and in summer is now manifesting in cold weather gear, such as cross-country skis, snowshoes, and outerwear. The more people keep to home or outdoor fitness as the pandemic eases, the greater the opportunity for sellers. So what sports and fitness items did DealNews readers go for last June? Popular products included jump ropes and grip strength trainers, men's running shoes, and even playing cards. Let's dive into the third item on our list now, and that's home products. The home category encompasses all sorts of items, but we homed in on the ones our readers gravitated toward last June. They included elastic string that can be used for homemade masks, cotton bath towels, and home furniture. Air circulator fans were also trending, perhaps due to June's warmer temps. Another category that could be popular in June is electronic components and small devices. It can pay to think small when figuring out electronics to sell, and also to consider what products go along with those devices. Last June, popular items in this category included dust cleaner, 8 packs of rechargeable batteries, and 48 packs of AAA batteries. As for actual electronic devices, our readers went for portable Bluetooth speakers, wireless charger stands, and devices like the Echo Dot. We've reached the end of our list of what to sell in June, and the final category on it is outdoor products. We've recommended selling outdoor products in April and May, and we're not about to stop for June. This is a prime time of year for outdoor fun, though the pandemic has no doubt influenced people's desires to invest in their outdoor areas. According to CNBC reporting on toy sales from July 2020, May saw a 37% increase from 2019 as temperatures across the country soared, prompting parents to buy more outdoor items, playground equipment, and, of course, water toys like inflatable pools and slides. Parents continued to spend in June, sending sales up 19%. CNBC attributed this data to the NPD group. DealNews readers seemed to get in on the action too, gravitating toward an outdoor play sale that advertised playhouses, cornhole sets, and the like. Also popular were sales and deals on outdoor rugs, grills, hammocks, and related items. Let's move in the other direction now and talk about what not to sell in June 2021. Lots of items should sell well this month, but you may reap financial benefits by listing other products later in the year. We looked at DealNews shopping trends to see what items to hold off on for now. First up are kitchen supplies, which we recommend listing in July and August. Certain kitchen items were trending in June 2019, but we believe cooking-related items will be more popular later in the summer. Think products like chef knives, cutting boards, and non-stick frying pans. The second type of product to list later is indoor toys and games. They might be better sellers in November and December. Those 2 months mark the holiday gift-giving season, which is always a big time for toy purchases. Trending toys vary from year to year, but popular ones at the end of 2020 included unicorn plush toys, remote-controlled dinosaurs, and electric train sets. The final item worth waiting on is clothing accessories. Think about listing those in November. Our readers seemed ready to buy clothing accessories once November hit last year. Popular items included neck warmers, wallets, and athletic and wool socks. That's all for this edition of the Deal News Seller's Guide. If you like what you heard, be sure to subscribe so you'll never miss a new one. And if you want to learn how you can turbocharge your marketplace revenue and gain access to the exclusive Deal News Traffic Network, head to advertise.dealnews.com or send an email to advertise@dealnews.com. Thanks for listening.